Hey, hey. Yeah. Hey, hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
We the source of the earth, then our taste gon' stale. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to rap is just a free throw. I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop them right now. Taking my home.
I was 24, trying to see 25. I was
burned down silent, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak.
Looked around, all I saw was death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, I put life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Looked around, all us death is death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, a life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, nigga, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Nah, I said it best, you know we just surviving the times, and it's survival of the fit. Strong survive. That's why each and every day I pray to the Most High, cause most of my people ain't make it to see 25. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna walk me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna walk me alive. Less it's 25 to life and I'm stuck in a cell. 23 hours to slot, yo my nigga, that's hell. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. We the salt of the earth, our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. It's time to come together, that's the only way to excel. May the Lord's anger rain down fury like hellfire and brimstone. Revert these devils to Flintstones. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon, rubble with the angel and the lion of Judah, king of the jungle. Ephraim is a flame, turning Esau into stubble. This the patience of the saints, so always remain humble. He who endures to the end will see this place crumble. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the recipe. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the rest. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. I said the Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still we speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still we speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die, the day that we die. Still I rep the Most High until the day that I die. We still
I put
here.
the bars together with anger and vengeance, praying that the breath of my enemies get extinguished. Niggas rhyme nursery like I'm here in Disney. How can I spit soft when crackers, they wanna end me? Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids a father. That's why you see me rolling around with that revolver. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Caught them trying to steal them bars. They want the style next. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars. They want the style. 6-shooter on me like the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars. They want the style next, but they can't duplicate y'all where they recuperate. Came a long way from moving perks about the Super 8. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail, looking like a Hebrew. But I don't beef over the web, just step to me when I see you. Nose triangle on that 50 cal Eagle. Not even a main event, it's just a preview. Right before the movie, big budgets and Uzi. Big butted bitches, low 30 up to the Thule. Nigga so groovy, come and check the stilo. I leave, they talking again, it's like I'm Debo. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, taking mine home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. I'm done, drop the mic, taking mine home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, taking mine home. So it won't fall in the hands of fuck niggas. Me, I play the cards I'm dealt with Trump niggas. Ball on these haters, they swear I could dunk, nigga. Want nigga, choppers fit nice in the trunk, nigga. A problem over here, you can see me out front, nigga. Jump, nigga. Mean if you froggy, I front, nigga. Front, nigga, front, nigga, front, nigga, front, nigga, front. 6-shooter on me, like I'm in the Wild West.
We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die. The day that we die. I'll rep the Most High until the day that I die. We speak the truth until here, die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Day that we die. Day that we die.
We about to bombard their whole operation. Certified priest, prophesied, this my occupation. the truth thus out. That's why we on the corner crying loud, looking hostile. Isupk style, can't stop now. Find this warfare, couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with this shit, about to make it hot, call it compound. This for my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord call for the blood hail. Try to decide my death, ain't got beside yourself. Swore draw for what you perform, how you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies and his dreams. Ain't got no love for them crackers, nah, just cruel intentions. And in my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitches. Worthy of vengeance, this your death sentence. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook from vicious words out this handbook. About to take these rappers back to school. My flow said and hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey jack. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hang down the devil. For them devils, there's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in the bench, I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it, the white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we, the color purple, that's why this knife till they broke like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she pleased as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you mean? I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back! Ah!
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life. Try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's done the end is still. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
It's rolling on the easy.
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss fall. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cards to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I should now awake to sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole rank to check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog down by the letter. And live by that protocol, walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war resist, or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd. Young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's from me, no, that's what they said.
So I'm good. We're gonna. All right, clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Israel. We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Johanna Salaki. And tonight is the ISUPK San Antonio Brotherhood class. And the title of tonight's class is Brotherhood Saves Lives. See, a lot of times we try to live life, walk through life all alone, right? We think we can do stuff alone, right? We can't do this alone. Especially walking this walk, walking in the truth. You can't be in the individual life. You're gonna run into some troubles. You're gonna run into temptation, and you're gonna need your brothers. You're gonna need your brothers right by your side. And I know this from experience. You're gonna get lost in how can I say, in despair, and you're gonna feel destitute and alone. You need your brothers by your side, especially in this truth, man. You need your brothers. It's detriment to you. It's detriment to your health, because
You know, stress can weigh heavy on someone, man. I know this from experience. Stress can weigh heavy on someone, and just being around your brothers, man. Sometimes it just it elevates all that. A lot of times it does, Salakia. A lot of times it just elevates that, especially being around Officer Kabar. Officer Kabar, man. He just elevates the mood all the time, man. I love that brother, but like I was saying, stress is a killer, and I know that from experience. Being, coming to San Antonio from West Texas, out there, it felt like I was all alone, right? And then it was rough on me, man. I was running into a lot of, how can I say, situations that I needed my brothers out there. I would call up, Officer Kanak, Officer, Yashikar, Officer Kabar, and you need your brothers, man. I would call them up to get counsel and just get some brotherhood, man. And you need your brothers. Brotherhood saves lives, and not only that, man. We like, you're out there all alone, and you can run into some like in a so-called individual, like, can run into some temptation, right? And you need your brothers around you to help you, through that, to help you fight that. A lot of times, a brother may be suffering from, like alcoholism, or what have you, and a brother could be like, recognize that in that brother. He could be like, hey, slow down your drinking a little bit, man. You're getting a little much. You're getting to be a little much, man. Slow down that drinking a little bit. You need your brothers around you to help you pull you through situations like that. That's just an example, but let's pull the scripture, Baba Kasha. Leviticus 19, and start at verse 17. Like I was saying, Salakia, you need your brothers, man. Like, whether you're battling depression, battling an addiction or something, you need your brothers. A brother could lift you up out of that situation. He could give you words of encouragement if you're feeling low. A brother can pull you up that way, or a brother can actually, rebuke you from your addiction. He can rebuke you out of that. He's like, come on, you know what you got to do. Why do you keep doing that? You know what I mean? A brother can pull you out of that and snap you back into reality. A brother can do that. But Slakia, you got that scripture?
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Right, you shouldn't hate your brother. And like being away from your brother and not seeking your brother, you can that's hating the brotherhood. You're actually showing hatred towards the brotherhood, and how you actually hate your brother too is you're not correcting your brother. You're not allowing your brother to correct you. That's showing hatred towards your brother. Also, when your brother comes to you with in need, or with some type of ailment or something, I mean, not ailment, but it's like I'm at loss for words right here, but a situation that he needs help on, right? And you just like, hey, all right, I'll call you back later. I'll call you back later, and you just keep ignoring him. That's actually showing hate to your brother, and that's not what we need to do. We need Slakia. Um, hold that scripture. Pull up First Peter 2:17. Bakasha. We actually need actually start showing more love to our brothers, man. This brotherhood is a weapon. This brotherhood is the key to our how can I say, Christ left this as a weapon, as a key to our salvation. It's like it. And we got to actually treat it as such, treat it as something precious, hold it dear to us. But Slaki, go ahead with that scripture.
This is the book of First Peter, chapter 2, and verse 17. Honor all men.
Right, honor all men, whether it's a young man to a general, right? Honor all men. Like let's say if you're an officer of 500, right? And you're going to be busy because your office, it calls for a lot of work to be done. You're going to be busy. There's men under you that you got to take care of. Well, if a young man calls you and just wants to chop it up because his rib is acting a certain way because he wants to serve the Lord, right? You can't just tell the brother, hey, I'll call you back. I'm busy right now, and not call the brother back. You know what I mean? That brother needs the brotherhood now more than ever. He's just a baby in this thing. You know what I mean? And you gotta honor all men. Go ahead.
Love the brotherhood.
Love the what?
Love the brotherhood.
Love the brotherhood. You gotta love the brotherhood. You gotta love to be around your brothers. You gotta love to actually serve your brothers. You know what I mean? That's why we're in this thing. We're in this thing to serve our people, right? Or our people is part of the brothers. Go ahead and answer that brother's call. You know what I mean? Maybe he just needs to hear some words of encouragement to get him through the day. You know what I mean? He's looking at a bottle right in front of him, right? And he just wants to talk to somebody before he just actually takes that bottle to the neck and just drowns all his worries and just fall asleep and not worry about today anymore. That brother needs to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? And that's why we're here. We gotta love the brotherhood. Go ahead.
Fear God.
Fear God. This is because God commanded us to treat Salakia. God commanded us to Leviticus 19. I was going to get into it. God commanded us to love one another as we love ourselves, right? Like if you were going through that situation, you want help? Wouldn't you want help? Help the brother out. Answer that phone call. Call the brother back. But go ahead and drop that and go back to Leviticus 19, verse 17. Start from the top again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Right. You shouldn't hate your brother. You shouldn't hate to actually, conversate with your brother. Hate to spend time with your brothers. Sometimes we would like to spend time with our ribs or go out and just do whatever at our leisure, right? Just like have some time to ourselves. But hey, sometimes your brother needs you, man. You know what I mean? So don't hate don't hate your brothers to where you're just shunning your brothers out. Like, hey, I want you to come over here and jump on this gang with me. Get online with your brother and jump on the gang with him or something. You know what I mean? Like, love the brotherhood. Don't hate your brother. Don't hate to spend time with your brothers, man. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Right. We shouldn't hate our brother in our heart. Say, yeah, this brother's just a drunk, right? Like he ain't no good. Yeah, he's just gonna drink himself to death. No, tell that brother, hey man, you know you got to stop drinking, right? You know that this is actually destroying your life, right? You know you got to rebuke your brother. You know, like, hey, you can do better than this. You know what I mean? Or like let's say if he's struggling, you know, not just was drinking. Let's say he's struggling with you know with harlots. I was about to say the other word. If he's struggling with harlots, right? He's used to, you know, he's a young man or he's a young officer, right? And he's used to, you know, for lack of better terms, satisfying his flesh with, you know, with any girl that gives him any kind of play, right? Um, you know, what I mean, you gotta actually counsel the young brother, man. Like, hey, you can't just be, you know, marrying every girl that you see out there, man. You gotta, you know, you gotta love yourself. Love yourself better than that, man. You can get sick that way. You know what I mean? You can end up like Larry Lump Lump getting something that Ajax couldn't wash off. Like we gotta do better than just being so selfish. Go ahead.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Right. You know, not suffer sin upon your brother. Like that's going to pull a lot of us out of, you know, dire situations that we face, whether it's you know, a problem with substances or a problem with you know, with our flesh, you know what I mean? That's going to pull us out of, you know, situations. Plus, Salakia, this is how we show love to one another. Is we rebuke one another. You know what I mean? Correction is good for everybody. Even taking correction, we got to learn to you know, if one of your superiors comes to you, you know, an officer above you comes to you and he corrects you on something that he sees you struggling with or actually knowingly or unknowingly sinning, right? And he corrects you on it. We got to take that correction like a man, you know what I mean? And know that it's coming from a place of love. Like the brother above you is just trying to look out for you. He's not trying to belittle you in any way, or he's not trying to, you know, make you seem like he's better than you in any way. No, I mean, his brother's actually looking out for you. He's showing you love. Whether if he does it like sometimes you got to do it harshly, because you know some of us are hard headed. Like you got to do it harshly. You know, you gotta be a man about it. But Salaki, go ahead. Next, yeah, go to verse 18.
Verse 18. Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Right. We shouldn't try to avenge. You know what I mean? A lot of times that gets our you know, a lot of our people are behind bars because of that. You know, go ahead, sir.
I remember your brother said correction is love.
That's right. Correction is love. Right. Correction is love. He's just looking out for your soul. You know what I mean? That brother above you, he's got, whether it's an officer of 1,000, officer of 5,000, you know what I mean? He's got souls that he's in charge of, and he's just looking out for you. You know what I mean, he's correcting you because he wants to see you better and he wants to see you do better. That's what it is. And I mean, correction is love. The water says. Go ahead. Oh, Salakia. I was making a point, but you know, a lot of our brothers are behind bars because of grudge. You know what I mean? Oh, this brother, it's either money or women. You know what I mean? That's two main reasons. They're like this brother, you know, he owed you some money, so you went to go, you went to go collect, but I mean, you got a little violent with the brother because yeah, he didn't want to pay you. You know what I mean? Or you know, it's I hate to say it, but it's always over a woman too, man. Like a lot of times you gotta know you gotta know what type of woman you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And a lot of times our brothers we hold harlots in too high of a regard, and it gets us in trouble. But you can't hold a grudge on your brother, man. Like what's that old saying goes, bros before. But anyway, uh, you can't hold a grudge on your brother that's got our people in a bind right now. And you know, here in the ISUPK, we're teaching true brotherhood on how to get out of these curses that our people are cursed in, and a lot of our brothers are behind bars because of grudges. But go ahead, sir.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people,
Right.
but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
Right. Go ahead, sir.
It says thou shalt not avenge because, vengeance is always in the Lord.
Right.
I'm not supposed to take revenge of our brothers. Because right now, if we take revenge right now, the Lord might take revenge on us.
That's right. That's right. But I mean, that's why. That's why. Like, let's say if a brother was messing with a harlot, right, and then his this is just as an example. He was dealing with a harlot, and he had passed out at the party or whatever, and then his homeboy started dealing with that same girl, and and that brother found out, and he decided to take vengeance on the brother. You know what I mean? And ended up in prison because of it. You know what I mean? That's judgment from the Lord. But that's how that's the curses that we're under, and that this class is to shed light on that and to get our people out of that, and also how brotherhood saves lives is just recently Trump came into office, right, and now he's deporting all of our so-called Hispanic brothers back to Latin America. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. He is. They're having mass raids throughout the country. Well, I was reading a story earlier today about this school teacher. I don't know whether she was a sister or not, but she called ICE on her school because a lot of the students there, she said, didn't speak English, and the ICE had to come to come get them, right? Well, that's just an example of how they hate us here, and you know, we all know how they hate our Judite brothers here, our you know our black brothers. They hate them to you know to the world's end, man. They hate our black brothers so much as you know they shooting them down in the streets, right? And we both suffer, you know, under this wicked oppression. This brotherhood can actually save us from actually, you know, you know, suffering more of the affliction in this wicked kingdom. This brotherhood can bring us together. You know, can finally bring us together, and so we can actually start healing and growing our nation. This brother can save lives. You know, in those detention centers or those immigration centers. Um, you know, our children are coming up missing. Lord knows what's happening to our children. You know what I mean? Um, we can actually show more brotherhood towards our so-called Hispanic brothers, and instead of just worrying about, you know, Trump needs to get all the immigrants, you know, so-called so-called just worrying of slacking. I'm tripping over my words here, but instead of just worrying about ourselves, worrying about, oh, okay, Trump is going to open up the economy. He's going to, you know what I mean? He's going to create more jobs, and we need to get these immigrants out to you know, raise up the wages, right? Because that's what our I was talking to like that's what our Hispanic brothers that live here, that's what they think. The ones that voted for Trump, that's what they think. That's their mentality. Their mentality is we need to get rid of the immigrants here. And I'm because I had a conversation with a brother at work just the other day about this. He told me in so many words. He said we need to get rid of Trump is going to get rid of the immigrants here, and it's going to open up the job opportunities. I said, well, how? How is that going to open up the job opportunities? He's like, because, you know, they come over here, and he's like, yeah, I get it. They're here to work, and they'll take any job, and but they'll do it for, you know, way less money. That drives down, you know, the wages. He's like, Trump is going to get rid of that, so wages are going to go up. And I said, okay, but what kind of jobs are they taking? Are they taking skilled labor jobs, or are they just taking, you know, hard labor jobs to where people don't want them jobs? And he's like, well, that's driving down the economy as a whole, right? That mentality is destroying our people. It's like, is somebody here? Oh. It's like, uh, but that mentality is destroying our people, and it's like I said it to the other class. It's like a crab in a barrel type mentality. You know, it's trying to step on the brother that's below you just to rise up ahead. Go ahead.
Crazy, man. You saying that brother separating himself from his own brother. He's black, right?
Right. It's a Hispanic brother, and he didn't. You know, I'm saying this lightly. I'm saying this lightly because of what he said. He's like, Trump is going to get rid of those immigrants. He didn't say immigrants.
Those brothers.
Yeah, he said something else. I I don't know if I can say it because I don't want it to. You know what I mean? to trigger, but he was talking like this is a Hispanic. This is a so-called Mexican brother. Go ahead.
Crazy because a lot of our people we don't start to realize that. I try to go to realize that Trump is not with them.
Right.
He's not for them.
Right.
Just recently, actually, there was a funny brother that is a supporter of Trump, and his wife not being documented and how all the papers and everything got recorded.
Oh, wait a minute. Run that by me again. Okay. Hold on. Let me make this abundantly clear to myself. This Hispanic brother is a supporter of Trump, and his wife was undocumented. Okay, I did hear you right. Okay, go ahead.
And then she got sent back to Colombia. And then,
Just recently?
Yeah. And then he was trying to beg her. He's trying to beg, he was trying to beg Donald Trump to make a deal. He's like, and let's make a deal, like, just let her stay. Like, he was trying to beg him to make a deal. Trump's not going to make a deal.
Yo, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's bananas, bro. No, and a lot of our Hispanic brothers, man, that voted for Trump are lost in the sauce, man. They're they're infatuated with the idea that he's going to save this nation. He's going to raise the economy up and the great white hope, I guess. But actually, with his tariffs and stuff like that, it's actually causing more harm than it is good to the economy. But anyway, I digress. Slacky, sir, can you pull up first Slacky? Let me get the scripture I had written down here. Let me find it. James 2:15, right? Yeah, 2:15. Start at 15. See, our brothers that are coming from from these like hellholes, right? I'm not going to call them what Trump called them, but I mean they're pretty bad. Like the economy is real bad down there, and then people are suffering. You know what I mean? So they're coming over here to find a better life for their children, for their future. And a lot of them come over here and they're in need. They're in need, and it's sad that our people that voted for Trump don't actually realize that. You know what I mean? They don't recognize that at one point in time that was your grandparents. You know what I mean? That was your grandparents. That was may have been even your parents. That was your forefathers coming over here. But it's because it's selfishness. It's all about me and here and now and what's mine. Not really worried about your brothers as a whole, but worried about just what's in your four walls. Worried about like, oh, but I need this new house. I need this new car for my wife. I need this new car because my girlfriend said my car is busted up and she's gonna leave me unless I get a new car. I mean that's what some of my brothers probably are thinking. I don't know. I haven't really, thank the Lord. I don't see my brothers that are coming from South America, as less than. So I can't put myself, above that, like above them. I see, I see, my grandpa in them. I see my, my great grandfather in them. I don't see them as an inconvenience. But we 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 as a nation need to start slacking. Need to start holding our brotherhood uh in a high regard. We 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 don't cherish it enough. We don't. um we disregard it, and this brotherhood is our the key to our survival. But like, sir, can you go ahead? The scripture.
This is the book of James, chapter 25, and verse 15. If a
No, Salaki, sir. James 2 and 15.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, and verse 15. If a brother or sister be naked,
Right. I know a while back that we held that clothes drive, right? We at at that immigrant center. Our brothers that are coming from, from south of the border, they're coming here, and a lot of times they come over here with just their clothes on their back. You know what I mean? And it's cold. It's cold. So like it's like they're naked out in this cold. Go ahead.
and destitute of daily food,
Right, and they're hungry. You know what I mean? They're hungry. They came here. They made that long trek. They don't have the means to buy food. You know what I mean? They go to these civic centers, and who knows if they're really getting fed there. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
verse 16. And one of you say unto them, depart and feast, be ye warmed and filled.
Right. Or you just say, "Hey, man, Lord be with you. I hope you eat today." I mean, are you really looking out for your brother? Are you really caring about your brother? Are you really caring about those immigrants that are coming over the border? That are you? That's you, Hispanic man, Black man, Native American man. Those are you. Those are your brothers. They are you. Are you really caring about them? If you want Trump to actually deport them because they're driving down wages, they're taking jobs. But what jobs are they really taking? What jobs are they really taking? They they came over. They came over here, and they work the fields. That pay pennies. Don't nobody want to work them jobs, but that's type of jobs that they can get. Are you really caring about your brother? Are you really caring that they're eating? You know what I mean? No, you just cared about yourself because you want Trump to raise up the economy, to make America great again, right? Our people need to stop living the American nightmare and realize that this wicked kingdom is not for us. Because let's just say if the immigrants weren't here, right? They still need somebody out in the fields, and they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Guess who's going to be out in the fields? You are. You're going to be out in the fields because they're going to make sure that nobody else is going to hire you except those jobs that are hiring out those fields. Go ahead, sir.
Notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body. What doeth it profit?
Yeah. What did profit like if you're just saying, I hope you eat. I hope you eat today. You know, well, what's that profit? Or no, what's actually profiting you from actually wanting those immigrants to be deported? You know what I mean? To go back to starvation. What's that really going to profit? Because this country is coming to an end. This wicked kingdom is coming to an end. You're not going to see it prosper. You're not going to see that. You're not. You're not going to see, your white savior, Donald Trump, raise this country up to its glory, right? No, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that. So all them how can I say, all them votes were vain. That was vanity. It's going to come to naught. It's going to, be worth ash. This is what this country is going to be worth, ash. But you're trying hard to hold on to that American, nightmare. That's what it's been to our people. But Salaki, sir, can you pull up 1 John 3:16?
First John 3 and 16.
Yeah.
Verse 16.
Right. 1 John 3:16. Because a lot of our brothers that vote, and they say they love God. Well, let's see if they really love God, right? If all they're just worried about, their livelihood, the so-called livelihood, worried about, you know, job opportunities. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse 16. Hereby perceive we the love of God.
Right.
Because he laid down.
Select. Hereby, start that over, sir.
Hereby perceive we the love of God.
Right. You say you love God, right? You say you're a Christian, right? And you love God, and that you voted for Trump, and you want to you want to see your livelihood prosper, right? Because Trump's in office, and you got all the faith in him, right? But let's see if you really love God. Go ahead.
Because he laid down his life for us.
Right. Christ laid down his life for us, but you're not ready to give up your livelihood for your brothers that are here for for a better life, for a better future, because they're running from corruption and destitute poverty. You know what I mean? You're not ready to give up your livelihood. Go ahead.
And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren.
Right. Forget all that, man. Forget about, you know, this wicked kingdom, this wicked kingdom's, you know, how to prosper in this wicked kingdom. Forget all that. Our brothers are here. It's time to gather together, as it says in the scriptures. It's time to gather together. We have to come together with our brothers, and we got to forget about, you know, really trying to, you know, fulfill our own selfish lusts, our own selfish needs, or so like it, our own selfish desires, not needs, but we gotta forget about all that life. You know what I mean? And it's actually this is this is how can I say, with our brothers coming to us, this is a fulfillment of prophecy. This has to happen. This is actually a blessing to us. We have to use this to come together, and it's going to save us. It's going to save our lives. We have to be willing to give up our how can I say, selfish. Oh man, I got some in my eye. It's like it. Give up our selfish desires, and a lot of times, um, you know, our brothers, especially in Hispanic, our livelihood, our jobs, like, that's let's say that's like our livelihood. That's our life. I mean, we I hate to put this in the category, but like a lot of times Mexicans, they live to work. I mean, they live to work, and they of course they can have fun at work too. But I mean, man, they just want to be working like slavery hours, man. From, from can't see nothing in the morning to can't see nothing at night, and they think that's what brings happiness to the family. That's what brings, they make good money that way. I mean, but they feel like that's what fulfills the needs of their family, is because they provide, a decent sized house for their family, a a car that's of you know carro de año, like, a brand new car. It's like, I was lost for words there, but a carro de año, like a brand new car, and that's what's going to make make the ruca happy, make your woman happy. That's selfish, that's vanity. That's vanity, because that car can easily be taken from you. That house can be easily taken from you. You lose that job, all that can be easily taken from you. It's vanity. But what can't be taken from you is this brotherhood. This brotherhood cannot be taken from you. You got to be willing to die for this brotherhood. Go ahead, sir.
Verse 17. Right. Yeah, verse 17.
Right.
But whoso hath this world's good, it's like, yeah. But whoso hath this world's good and seeth his brother have need.
Right. See, like, we're, some of us, we're doing okay, pretty good. I mean, we got good jobs and stuff like that, and our brothers are coming over here, and they're in need. You know what I mean? Donate to the ISUPK. We go out and we clothe our brothers. We feed our brothers coming from from south of the border. We do that. We see them in need. And a lot of us in the school, we're in need too, but we come together, whatever we can, because for the brotherhood, we're willing to sacrifice for our brothers. You know what I mean? And you got to be, I can say, willing to. You got to be willing to, compromise some of that for your brothers. You got to be willing to lose some of that livelihood for your brothers. Go ahead, sir.
And shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him. How dwelleth the love of God in him?
Right. You say you love God, but you don't care about your brothers. And you shut up that compassion for you. How does the love of God dwell in you? How? You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Our brothers that are worried about their livelihood. You know what I mean? We need to stop that. We need to come together and realize that we got. Oh man, something is, I don't know, Salaki, but we got, because this wicked kingdom, this wicked nation, they hate us. We got. We need to come together and cut off our selfish, our vain, lust, our vain desires. We got to cut that out. And things are about, in a quick minute, man. Things are about to get real, heated. And it's gonna get hard out here for all of us. We got to come together. Go ahead, sir.
Verse 18. My little children.
Oh no, that's it on that one. Wait a minute. Salakia. Can you pull you want to get it? No? Oh, Salaki. Can you pull all right, 1 John 4:20? Right. So like I was grinding today at work, and it feels like I got some in my eye. Come.
This is book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Right. If you say like I said before, a lot of our brothers that voted for Trump, I'm pretty sure they're Christian, right? But they hate the so-called illegal immigrants coming over here, right? But God loves them. That's God's people coming. Those so-called illegal immigrants coming over here across the border, or those so-called illegal immigrants that came across the border that are here already here. First off, they're not illegal immigrants. You can't be illegal on stolen land. You know what I mean? Who's actually the illegal immigrant here are those Europeans, right? All the Europeans, they're illegal here, but If you say you love God and you hate God's chosen people, your brothers, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, you hate on those illegal immigrants, you're a liar. You're a liar. You don't love God. You don't, because you don't love his people. Go ahead.
He is a liar.
Right.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
Right. You see those brothers, man. You see those brothers, struggling. A lot of times, like I know when we go down towards the immigration center, you see those brothers outside. They're walking around and you can tell they're doing bad. You know what I mean? They're doing bad. They're it's like they're you can see in their faces that they're just going through it. A lot of them they don't have housing. They're staying at the shelter. They got little kids with them, and I'm pretty sure they don't get properly fed there. You know what I mean? It's like you see them going through that. You see them. But they're like, how can you say you love God? You haven't seen God. You haven't seen the Most High face to face, but you say you love him. But you see your brother out there struggling. Go ahead. Verse 21.
Verse 21. And this commandment have we from him.
Right.
That he who loveth God.
Right. It's like this commandment, like this is a commandment. You know what I mean? This is a commandment from the Most High that you say you love. This is a commandment. Go ahead.
That he who loved God, it's like loveth God, love his brother also.
Right. This is a commandment from the God that you say you love, Christian. This is a commandment. That you love that immigrant too. Right? That you love that black man too. That you love that Native American man too. You drop that. Let's get it's Luke chapter 6, verse 31. Because our brothers that are really just worried about. Oh, okay, right on. Well, our brothers are just really worried about themselves, right? Are just worried about their livelihood. They forget that their grandfather, their grandmother, came illegally, and they don't see themselves in the brothers that came over here, escaping poverty. They don't see themselves in there, and just to think, it's like just to think what your foreparents went through. You know what I mean? How you're able to be here because of their sacrifices, their strife that they went through. Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, and verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Right. Like you wouldn't want, your family broken up, right? Just like that teacher that I was talking about earlier that called immigration on their kids. You seen that? Yeah. Did you read if she was a sister or not? Yeah, it didn't say it on my article that I read either. But yeah, she called them ICE agents to come to the school because she said a majority of the students there didn't speak English. Know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want if it was vice versa. She wouldn't want, you know, immigration to be called on her children to be taking her children away from her to be, you know, her family to be split like that. I mean, think about your grandparents, Slakia, your fourth parents that came over here. I mean, think about that. Wouldn't you would Slakia, wouldn't you want them to prosper? You know, like how your foreparents prospered? Wouldn't you want them to raise up out of the dust like how your foreparents raised up out of the dust, and how you're able to like succeed in life is because of that sacrifice? Wouldn't you want that for their children? Read that again, sir.
Book of Luke, chapter 6, and verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Right. Right. Don't just be so selfish. You know what I mean? Actually show more compassion. Show more. So like you, sir, I think you better check on that. Show more compassion to your brothers. You know what I mean? Because compassion was, I'm pretty sure, compassion was showed to your foreparents when they were in need. I'm pretty sure, you know, family members provided for them. A lot of those immigrants that are coming over here, they might be the first of their generations here. So we would like if we were in that situation, we would like some help. That can actually probably save somebody. You know what I mean? Just showing a little bit of compassion. You know, a coat here and there, man. You got an extra coat, give it to the brother. You know what I mean? Got an extra coat, give it to the brother. That could probably save him from a cold night where he could have froze to death. That brotherhood saves lives, and that's what we're about here in the UPK. We're about true brotherhood. We're about showing our people true brotherhood and bringing our people together under Christ. So like can you pull up John 13 and 34? Right. John 13:34. Go ahead.
Book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you.
Right. I knew like this. What color are these words?
Red.
Yeah, these words, these are Christ's words. So this is Christ giving you a commandment, and he's refreshing this in our mind, right? Because this is not new, but we as a people, we fail to love one another. We fail to actually show true brotherhood. So Christ came and he laid out the blueprint for us, and he put this fresh in our mind. Go ahead. To what?
That ye love one another.
Right.
I have loved you.
Right. And Christ loved us so much that he gave his life for us. But you're not willing to lose your livelihood for your brothers? Go ahead.
That ye also love one another.
Right. That we love one another. That is that those immigrants that are coming from south of the border, that is you. That is you, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. That is you. That's your family. Go ahead.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have loved one to another.
Right. If we have loved one and to another, that's how we show that we actually follow Christ. Instead of just saying that we're a Christian and that we love Christ. You have your hand raised? Go ahead.
This is going to be the thing that is going to be able to save our lives. Because without this, right now, a lot of us are being unalive. A lot of us, we're being shot, unalive right on the streets. Because
right.
We don't have love for one another. We have hatred for one another.
Right.
And America teaches each other. You got to love one another to be able to help each other, to keep each other alive.
Right.
Our love will protect us from our enemies.
Right, it will. And a lot of times, like, we treat each other as enemies. You know what I mean? We treat one another as enemies. And there's a solution for that. I'm glad you put that fresh in my mind. There's a solution for that. Go give me Matthew 5:22. Look, Bashar. Right. We treat each other like enemies, and for really no apparent reason. Sometimes we just see each other walking down the street and we just mean mug each other, right? You walk down the street and you see a so-called Mexican down the street, so-called Honduran, or so-called Negro down the street, and you just have like ill thoughts towards him, for no apparent reason, and we see each other as enemies. Well, there's a solution for that. Go ahead, sir.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 22. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brethren without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Right. You're in danger of being judged by the Most High if you're angry with your brother for no cause. Know what I mean? There's absolutely no reason to be angry with your brother. Like, you just see him and you just automatically get angry. You mean mug your brother. There's absolutely no reason for that. There's that's actually dangerous to you, because you can be judged by the Most High. Go ahead.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
Right, you're in danger of counsel, like you're in danger of like here in the UPK, I know you could be taken to counsel and that's another solution for this too, but that's actually the solution right here. You're mad at your brother for some reason, it's no apparent reason or whatever. Take that brother to counsel, but you're in danger of the council. Go ahead.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Right, now fool, like you just want like just destruction to that brother, right? Like, it's just a fool. He's good for nothing, right? You're in danger of hellfire. You're in danger of being judged by the Most High. You're in danger of judgment. But Salakia, um, we need to stop stop. Can I have a bottle of water, Baba Shah? We need to stop seeing each other as enemies because we're going through the same thing, same struggles, right? We're going through the same thing. We are the most hated in this country. Both Hispanics and blacks, we're the most hated in this country. We're the first fired, last hired. We're gonna say both seen as what's the word I'm searching for? As basically the scum of this nation. We're both despised. We need to stop hating one another and come together and finally show each other, true brotherhood, and then we'll finally know true love once we love one another, because they hate us. They hate us. It's like, sir, can you pull up Matthew 18 verse 15? That's the scripture I wanted to pull out before. It's like Matthew 18 verse 15. Yeah, I was looking for that scripture earlier. I had it in my notes, but come on. And this right here, this is what will really save your life too, is counsel. This will really save your life. Will save you from doing something stupid. You know what I mean? And it'll save you from actually holding a grudge on your brother. It'll save you from seeking vengeance. It'll save you from acting out something stupid. You know what I mean? That'll actually end up getting you put behind bars or killed. This will save your life. Counsel will save your life. Well, go ahead, sir.
Book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
Right. Like if a brother does something to you that you find offensive, be a man and go to that brother. Just you. Don't go get when you're Salakia. when you leave the brother or whatever, don't go behind his back and start talking about him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, oh man, this brother ain't no good. He does this, so and so, what have you. Don't do that. Be a man and go to the brother and tell him what he did to you that you found offensive. You know what I mean? Just you and that brother alone. Be a man about it. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
But if I could, a lot of us struggle with this. A lot of Israel struggles with communication. So we struggle with as a people. Biggest thing we struggle with is not seeing that. Because it's hard for us. We don't even look at this as an option to even go and tell our brothers, our thoughts and how we feel. We don't even see it as an option. What we see as an option is, pick up guns and shoot people.
Right.
That's what we see as
Right.
an option. That's not.
Yes, I'm saying, like, you're right, sir. We don't see this as an option, but this is the option that will save your life. You know what I mean? Counsel will save your life. Go tell that brother that he offended you. You know what I mean? Go and tell that brother that he offended you. Be a man about it and tell him, hey, brother, like, I don't appreciate you doing this, whatever, what have you. You know what I mean? Well, when you said this or whatever, I found that offensive. You know what I mean? Or I'm tired of you always asking me for $5 and not paying me back. Go ahead. Yo, of course. What was the first scripture that I read today? Oh, 1 Peter. Honor all men. Honor the men. Honor the brother. You know what I mean? Like, hey, brother, man. Salaki, if I could, like, I don't appreciate you acting this certain way around me, or Salakia, acting this way towards me. You know what I mean? Or doing this to me, or whatever have you. Whatever the offense may be. Go ahead.
Like if I could, I know you probably didn't mean to, but I was offended when you did this. I was offended when you did this.
Right. Or you wouldn't even have to say, I know you didn't mean to. Say, hey, Salakia, brother, you offended me when you did this. And then, you know what I mean? Whether he hears you or not. He's like, go on, we'll see what the options are. Oh, Salakia, go ahead.
Some brothers, some brothers, they may not know they do these things. They may not know. They may not know. But if you remember when Captain Carl was talking about it, remember?
Right. Right.
Captain Carl was talking about, he said coming in this honorable, respectful, and he said way possible.
Right.
And then he started talking about how you gotta watch your mouth.
Huh.
Yeah, like he was saying, like you have to watch how we speak to each other also.
Right.
That's another thing, how we speak to each other.
Well, yeah, we got to treat each other like we want to be treated. So like, but this right here, we're about to further read. You go and tell that brother the fault that he did against you, right? And there's more options of what to do after this. Like if that brother doesn't actually listen to you, or he just like shrugs it off or whatever, like, nah, bro, that's just the way I am, or oh man, you tripping, bro. Like he tells you, nah, you tripping, you blowing things out of proportion, right? There's options where what we have here in the UPK. There's options of what to do. Go ahead.
Tell him his fault between thee and him alone. And if he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
Right. Like if he hears you, like, oh my bad, brother, man. Like I won't say that again, or I won't do that again. I mean, I don't want to offend you because you're my brother, Our relationship, it means the world to me. I won't do that no more to you. Salaki, you've gained your brother. You know what I mean? That's one option we can go. It can go that way. Go ahead.
Verse 16. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of two or three witnesses every word may be established.
Right. But you go to that brother, just you and you alone, right? You go to that brother and you tell him the trespass he did against you, and he just shrugs you off like, man, you tripping, bro. Like, it's not even like that, bro. You know what I mean? You tripping, you blowing things out of proportion. He didn't hear you. He didn't hear you. He just completely disregarded you. Well, if he does that, you take that man, you take that man to counsel. It's like, all right, whatever, brother. All right, we'll just go to counsel then. You know what I mean? And that's where you take two or three more witnesses. Go, Salaki, read that again.
But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of two or three witnesses every word may be established.
Right. You take that man to counsel. And it's like everything is going to be laid out flat. And he's going to hear you. They're going to hear you. The council's going to hear you. They're going to hear him. They're going to hear why he did this. Whatever the matter is, right? The matter is going to be laid out. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican.
Right. And that's when you shun him. You know what I mean? When he doesn't hear counsel. That's when you shun him. But you don't shun your brothers just because, just for some vain mentality of whatever it may be, right? But if you have a problem with your brother, you you go to him alone, and you take it to counsel. That's what brotherhood is. You know what I mean? And this brotherhood will save our lives. This brotherhood is the key to our how can I say, our salvation. Christ laid out this commandment here. We should follow this commandment. But and with that, I pass the class over to Officer Capiar.
All right, this is Isupk security officer. We're the Isupk one from the 10th Street, Harlem, New York. Roll for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to show themselves to the world. If they need transportation, they teach or arrange. After 6 months, if her brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to her brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will be commissioned from the head to marry. 5, which is the commandment. You find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Mishra, the tenth of the Hebrew. 10% of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest law through office of priest. Not mandatory. It's whatsoever much you like. Upcoming holy convocation. We have the Feast of Purim, 14th day of the 15th day, 12 months, starting Thursday, 13th March, and Friday, 14th March, 2025. You find this and read it in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 to 31. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Bruce Church fans have discovered. And this will conclude the Isupk.
With that, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Barakatah to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Latah, Bashem Yahushai to the sisters. Shalom.